Hello everybody, welcome to today's show. Today we are cooking rockfish. Now first thing we're going to do is take our fish and wash it. Now we are going to use a little bit of salt and put the salt on the fish evenly on both sides. Now what the purpose of this is it will purify the fish and also get rid of some of that smell that comes from the processing. So make sure we clean it off well, get it nice and clean. Very good. Nothing like a good rockfish, also known as ocean perch. Love fish. Okay, now we're gonna dry the fish off after we've rinsed it. I want to make sure we dry it thoroughly. We're using paper towel. We want to make sure the moisture stays inside the fish. That way when we cook it, it's not too dry, and we want to keep a lot of that moisture in there. Keep it nice and flaky. So make sure you get both ends of the fish. It looks good. Okay, now we're going to turn the heat on the stove up to high. We are then going to add some olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. We want to make sure the pan gets hot. We will then add some sea salt, of course, because it is fish. We are also going to add some ground pepper. Very good, salt and pepper, main staples of this. We're going to put a clove of garlic in there. Rub the pan with the garlic. We also have some rosemary. We're going to make sure we spread the rosemary and the garlic around the pan and in the oil to disperse the flavor throughout the fillets. Okay, we're just checking and making sure the pan is hot. Now before we put the fish in, we are going to turn the heat down to medium or medium-low. We want to make sure we don't overcook the fish. Keep it nice and moist and flaky. Alright, now we are putting the fish in the pan. This is one of my favorite parts because I know that I'm getting closer to eating this, so I can't wait. It looks so good. Now we just want to make sure that the oil is spread out over both ends of the rockfish. So it's good, and we've turned our heat down to medium. Now we're going to add some more salt and pepper. Sea salt and pepper. And looking good. Now what we're going to want to do here is we're also going to want to cover this for roughly about 2 minutes. And what that will do is it will keep the heat and make sure the fish cooks evenly, keeps the moisture in, and keeps the fish nice and flaky. And now what we're going to do is we're going to spread the flavors around a little bit, the rosemary and the garlic. We're going to make sure we rub the top of the fish. That way it gets that nice taste in there. I'm going to turn the fish over. Get ready to cook the other side. Oh yeah. Alright, so we've flipped our beautiful rockfish. Looking good. Love that fish. We're also going to add a little salt and pepper onto this side of the fish. Make sure we get a good balance. I think I might have a little bit of white wine with my fish this evening. I'm going to add a little bit of parsley here, give it some color, add another flavor. Make sure the oil is spread thoroughly throughout the fish. Keep it moist, flaky. Good. Because we don't want our fish to be dry. Fish are supposed to be wet. Once again, we're going to cover our fish for 2 minutes. What do we do? Alright, we'll take the lid off after the 2 minutes. And we are also going to turn the heat back up to high here. Back up to high. And what we want to do is burn off some of that oil. Make the sauce that we have in the pan a little bit thicker. We're going to put it over the rockfish. Keep it nice and moist. After all, fish come from the ocean. Well, I suppose not all fish come from the ocean, but most. Looks good. I'd like to thank my beautiful wife for lending her hands here and cooking this fish. Alright, heat off, and there we go. Beautiful rockfish with rosemary, olive oil, garlic. We have grapes, table grapes from British Columbia. Good life, good eats, and good night.